For Hoka with the morning potty, he just sort of wants to pee on many different things or see what other dogs are doing. So I make sure he doesn't pee on my car or my house, because he has done that. When he first got here, he peed like 2 times inside the first day. Hoka, let's go. So we've really minimized his marking, but not this time of the day, because he needs to go. So when he starts looking like he's going to go potty, Hoka, go potty, I give him the cue and he does. Go potty. Look at, he's looking again. Hoka, go potty. Go potty. But don't pee on her. Hoka, go potty. Go potty. Good boy. Good boy. And the other ones know what to do, but he's a little cuckoo with his marking. And we've really, like I said, curved it back. And he will pee on dogs, sort of accidentally, but they're peeing. And then he's like, oh, I'll pee there. And he's, like I said, he's peed on tires and inside a couple times. So he's not doing that. It was just the first day. So his owner is just to him really minimize. No, Hoka, let's go. See, he's like, oh, he's pooing. I need to go over there and smell it and probably pee on it. So just pay attention to that. When he's in a new place, a new house, a new place, a new friend's yard, new neighborhood. First thing in the morning, give him some time to go to the bathroom. He's going to go again. Go potty. Hoka, go potty. The other ones are just going. Hoka, let's go. Go potty. Good boy. Good boy. Like that. That was a little slow on my call. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. A few times and then that's it for him. Okay, we're going to take a walk. We might do a little bit of, hey, Hoka, let's go. So he's like, somebody be there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Give him some time to do it. You know, again, I talk about marking. I don't mind. Like, he marks a little bit. Duke will mark some, but he's just obsessed with marking. So that's a whole other place in it. So I want him to not mark as much. Definitely not mark as much. So it opens his doors for other things. And like, he'll start to play. Duke, let's go. Come on, Stanley, break. He'll start to play with the other dogs. You'll see this after this whole morning thing. Potting is over. Go potty. Go potty. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, let's go. Even with this poop, I say it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Stanley. Break. Break. Good boy. Let's go. There he goes. Now he's done. Oh, you. That was appropriate for him to tell him to knock it off. If I'm ready, sometimes I'll add a tap on his e-collar or whoever that there's a dog telling another dog too much. And if it's a continuous thing and I know it, like Stanley actually plays sometimes with Hoka. So that doesn't happen that often. But if Stanley, every time Hoka tried to play with him, left, then I would help Stanley by using Hoka's e-collar with a little red button tap. I'll talk about this with the owners. A red button tap on him right when he does something that says, get out of my space. So it kind of gives him a little bit more, power is a weird word, but authority in that moment, like, and makes his communication with Hoka more clear. Let's go. I mean, that was pretty clear. But he's here for getting in some dog fights. So it's a thing that I have to watch, but that was super appropriate. Come on, Hoka, let's go. So I need to let that be. Good. Good boy, Hoka. Good boy, Stanley. Yeah, good girl, Cora. Let's go. Come on. And at this point, if he goes to mark on somebody else's spot, what I do, like he's peed like 6 times, it's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. I will find a number on here, pretty lowish, 10 to 20, somewhere in there. And when he goes, you can see my shadow. He's sniffing this bush. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to pee on it. So he goes to lift. Right there, I would tap red button. I'll explain it to the owners. And if he does it, I'll show you. And he's just sniffing on a hole right now. That's a hole that they like to dig in, especially Duke. Duke, where are you? Duke! Hey, Duke, there you are. Good boy, good. Good boy, bud. Good boy. Come here, Duke. Come here. No, Duke, come. Good boy. Good boy. Break. So by not letting him mark a bunch, then he goes back into like, maybe we'll play. Let's go, bud. Come on, Stanley, break. Break. So there he's sniffing about. And he's not peeing. It's good. Good going. Good boy, I mean. Cora, let's go. Good girl. Come on, Cora. Let's go. You're trying to find someone to play, aren't you, Hoka? Yeah, you're a good boy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. And then he just gets out of the whole peeing thing. Like, we're done with that, and he moves on. And you'll see him start to play more and just do other things, but just not obsess on peeing. Good boy, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. So the other thing, break, is when he gets really sniffy in a dog's crotch, if they meet a dog on the trail or a off-leash hike or whatever, it's the same thing. He's sniffing, and then they're gonna tap that red button, and at probably higher, more like 25, 30 for that. Because if he's in, come on, let's go. He's trying to get you to play. Come on, Stanley, break. Go play with him. But Stanley's not into it. Hoka, no. Let's go. Oh, maybe you are. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. And it's good for Stanley to be playing next to me. You're so bouncy. So Stanley's kind of not into it. Hey! And I knew that was going to happen. No! No! Bad! 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 Bad, Stanley. No! No! Tiger, get the ball. Good. And that, stop doing that. Quit it. Quit. I like that he went away. This is kind of bad on my part because he was annoying and I needed to tell him to go away. And I was thinking, oh, let's just see what happens. And that was dumb of me. I knew what was going to happen, especially because he came back around and he was right next to me. So that's a good lesson for the owner of him, that if he's doing that and there's a dog that's annoying, the owners need to get the dog away. And then back to Hoka's owners, you need to recognize your dog's bugging another dog and you need to tap him red button out of there. I didn't. I let it go. He did his thing. I got to tell him that's a bad idea. Then, Tioga, come here. Tioga, come here. Bring the ball. Bring the ball. And it changed. Often, Tioga, hand me the ball. Often, if there's a ball sitting here, nobody would go get it. Tioga, get the ball. Tioga, get your ball. Tigo, get your ball. Tioga. Tioga, come. 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 Get the ball. Good. And he chooses to do that. Good boy. Good boy. So, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you got to just move away. Okay? You can't come next to me and be guardy. You got to move away. Right? You got to move away. So that's something he will learn to do. Tioga, come. Drop. Tioga, come. Tioga, come. Tioga, come. Tioga, get the ball. Get the ball. Good. 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 So he's recovered from that, but he also, and then Hoka comes over, so he leaves. So this is good. Drop. Tioga, get the ball. Good. Good, Stanley. Good. He feels Tioga's pressure and he leaves. So that was something that I'll probably make a separate video for that guy. But I'm going to keep it together. So now this is a Hoka and Stanley video. It's about him marking and him and his good boy, Stanley, and his reactivity with other dogs. His owners need to get a dog like that away from him. His owners need to see that he's bugging him. He kind of thought maybe I'll play, but he really wasn't into it. And then he came back. So these guys, owners, need to be like, you know what? Leave that dog alone. He's not into it. But these owners need to see he's coming back over, and they need to go on, get, and make your dog leave. Because if he's coming next to you with another dog, nope, get attached, it's going to create conflict for him. Because now he's standing over here by you, and here comes this other dog that's already bugging him, and this just empowers him to be that guy. He doesn't need to be that guy. We need to be that guy. We need to be the one telling that guy, hit the road, get out of there. I hope that makes sense for this guy. And then I still got him in trouble because I don't want him to reinforce that behavior. Like, it worked, good job, now I can do it again. I want him to start seeing that that's a bad idea, and that I also, his owners, his people will have his back. So the owners of him need to be paying attention. That could be with little kids and dogs. But they do play. So he's just not in the mood right now. Come on, Stanley, let's go. Come on, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Come on, move it on. Good. Come on, let's move it on. Come on, break. No worse for the wear, either of them. Oh, Stanley, you started to play and then you were done. But anyway, if you look at Hoka, back to Hoka and his peeing on things, when you stop all that obsessive marking, it opens the door for other things. Let's go! Cora, Hoka, Duke, let's go! Good girl, Cora. Look at you come in hot. Come on, Cora. Good girl. Duke, Hoka, let's go. Good dogs, let's go. Let's go. Remember, let's go means we're just moving this way. Come on. Come on. All right, there's a check-in on. Oh, and the peeing, the sniffing. That I should have tapped him out of there, and I probably would have tapped him at like somewhere 20 to 30. Don't get stuck on numbers, anybody. Do not get stuck in numbers. The higher the distraction level or the intensity from your dog toward something that's distracting, the higher your number is going to be. So don't get stuck on numbers. It's not my dog's on low numbers game. That's not what it's about. It's quickly stopping the behavior and making it somewhat high enough or aversive enough that the dog starts realizing he doesn't want to do it anymore. Like, he doesn't really pee that much with me, except for in the mornings. I'm not tapping him all day long. The only time I usually tap him is if a new dog were coming into the mix. That's pretty much it. Or a new place. We do some tapping around the obsessive marking. But otherwise he knows, because I'm not sticking around on low numbers. I'm making it worthwhile for him to realize it's a bad idea. One thing I want to add regarding that behavior with him is when another dog is bugging him and the owner of that dog is doing nothing, you can quickly ask, hey, can you get your dog out of there? My dog's uncomfortable. Or if not, you need to do it. Like, you need to walk in there. I'll do it to Hoka. Let's see. No, I'll get. So you have to get, like, pretend I didn't know him. Advocate for him. When he's looking uncomfortable, come here, Hoka. And he's over there with him, you need to say, go on, get him away from your dog. Sometimes it's hard to do. I just walk into the dog, walk in. Usually a big, go on, get, makes a dog go. Also, that's what I would first do to the dog. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. You're doing it for his. I'm not talking to you. Come on, Stanley. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's like, what the hell's going on? Good boy. Good. No, Hoka. Go on. Go on. Like that. Good boy. I got your back. I got your back. Come on. I got your back, Stanley. Good boy. No, Hoka. Come on, Stanley. Come on, Stanley. So Stanley thinks I'm saying no to him too. But you got to bounce back and forth with the different hat, like the getaway hat and the, come on, buddy, break. And then the getaway hat, put that hat on and then put that hat back on to make sure he understands you're not mad at him. But if he does something like he did, then get mad at him. Because you don't want him to keep doing it. If you let him get away with that because he's telling that dog, then it's his job and he's going to keep doing it when he's not supposed to do it around kids and whatever else. So as the owner, you really got to pay attention and you have to be the one to get the other dog away, because then he'll stop doing it. Promise. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. Ask the people, hey, get your dog. My dog's uncomfortable. And then you go right for it and walk into that dog with a big voice and say, get, and walk into them. And one last thing is, I don't leave them in that state of mind after they both get that punishment or that the e-collar. And I was using e-collar in a specific way to stop behaviors, not practice recall. Just want to be clear. Stanley, break! And I don't leave them in that. And I don't leave them feeling bad. I move them on and get them feeling good again. So it's not like there's a big timeout afterwards. They understand what it was about, and they're fine. Let's go, Hoka! Hoka, let's go. Good boy. Let's go. Stanley, come on. Go. Good boy. They're fine. They've recovered. I always make sure they recover. And they understood what the punishment was for, what we were stopping. And they both know that. So don't leave your dogs in a poopy state after that. Don't move on too quickly. Make sure they understand it, but then move them on. Hoka, let's go, bud. Let's go, buddy. Hoka, come on, let's go. What you doing? Come on, bud, let's go. Woo, fast dog. Come on, Stanley, let's go. Good dog. So don't leave them in a poopy state of mind. That's right. Let's go. But make sure they know what it was for. That's the important part. And then the second important part is don't leave them in that poopy state of mind. Let's go.